Hello everyone, welcome to EDSN 640, the Spring 2008 version. I am Dr. Tom Winnie, everyone calls me Dr. Tom, and this will be the first of several teaching memos. The course officially starts on Wednesday, January 24th, and you will receive these teaching memos at the beginning of each session, which is usually on a Monday. I know there's one session that starts on or ends on Tuesday. I think it's around the Easter holidays. And they will also be getting them on the All Announcements link and in your Turo student email. So that'll be at the end of every session and the beginning of every new session. So make sure your Turo email is working and hooked up. And when you do email me, and many of you will, please put in your course and section number. So that would be EDSN 640, say dash 21, dash 20, dash 22. Those are the three sessions I am teaching this semester. So make sure you put that way I don't have to look through three different courses to find your name and to try to figure out what's going on. This is typically the only way I will communicate with you other than my weekly office hours held using Zoom meeting. That doesn't mean you can't send me a text message or you can't call me, but I prefer using email, and I usually respond immediately. There are many helpful videos throughout the course, and I would recommend watching them if you want to get an A+. Many have not watched them, and many have not received an A+. But if you do want to get an A+, that's what you need to do, is watch my videos. Where do you start? Well, you start in the Getting Started link, which is on the left-hand menu, and you'll see the first steps that they give you. And the first things that you should do is do the Memorandum of Understanding and the Turo College Academic Integrity Statement. You'll also see that in the Session 1 assignments. I will get to that in a minute. So make sure you do that. I can't give you a final grade if you haven't done those, and they only take a second, so please do that. You should get acquainted with the Blackboard menu. First, you need to find you can find the assignments in the session folders, which are located in the Coursework by Session link. So I will go there now. And there's Coursework by Session. Now I'm going to click on Session 1, and what you'll see is a format that's supposed to be in every Turo online course. We all were trained. We all went through this template, and so it should look like this when you click on your session folder. It gives a description, learning targets, required readings, your assignments, and for me, I have ancillary materials, which you can use if you want to get that A+. Add those to our discussions or to connect to them in our double entry journals, which is a writing assignment that you'll see later on. And I also have anchor activities, and these same two anchor activities will be in every session. Just to remind you, there's vocabulary in your own words, which you should be filling out as the course goes on. You will hand that in during the last session or the next to last session. So there are several assignments due over the last couple of sessions. So these two here you should be doing as the course goes on. The baseline survey, the final baseline survey, is the same one you will fill out in the beginning. You need to add references and you need to record what you've learned as you go through the course. So that, again, that's another thing that's due towards the end of the semester. So work on that during the semester so you're not overwhelmed at the end. I have several videos throughout the course, as I mentioned. Make sure you watch those. There's also, in every session, you'll see there are learning activities and assignments. That's where your assignments are. As you scroll down, you'll see anything that is due, anything that needs to be uploaded. Make sure if you upload anything, it's either in a Word document or PDF file. Blackboard does not accept Pages files. It accepts them, but it won't open them. So please upload any written assignment as a Word document or a PDF file. You'll also see in session folders, you'll see course materials. And these are any course materials that are required for the reading set for your session that aren't in the assignment folder. They'll be here. And here's ancillary materials, where every session has ancillary materials that are optional, and you can use them to enhance your discussions, to connect to on your double entry journals throughout the course, but they're optional. So don't panic when you see all those. One of the first things you should do is go in and download the course syllabus. Again, that's in the syllabus link on the left-hand side. You'll also find the downloadable syllabus is there. That's you can see that's last semester's. I will have spring 18 there. I'm working on it now. You'll also see this at a glance syllabus where there are links that you can click on if you want. I would recommend referring to this often. It's every session. This is going to change. I'm changing my syllabus as we speak. So that's the first thing you should do is download your syllabus from there. I am constantly updating my videos, so if you see one that looks old or is of poor quality or may even be missing, I hope not, please let me know and I'll fix it ASAP. That happens. Lots of times I won't have updated a due date for an assignment, and when you submit yours, it'll say it's late because it has last semester's due date. That's when you should email me and say, hey, Dr. Tom, you got to update this due date. So the same goes with videos. Please introduce yourself in the introduction icebreakers discussion board that is in the first session's assignments. If you go into session 1 assignments, you'll see this is the introduction icebreaker. If you click on that, it'll take you there. The only thing that's there now is me. Please, when you fill it out, I have a lot of bullets here, maybe 6 bullets. I'm looking for 4 bullets that make you special. Okay, something about you that's special. And I don't want you to put things like I'm wonderful, I have a loving husband, I have 3 kids or grandkids in my case. That's really not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for things that you are interested in, hobbies you have, where you went to school. Your first paragraph should be where you went to undergraduate, and if you have a job, where you're currently working. And please post a picture of you. I don't mind if you post pictures of your kids. These are my grandkids, but you'll also notice that I'm in the pictures. So, because you'll also notice that this here is a avatar that anytime you post something in a discussion board, it shows your picture. So what you need to do is go into the Turo College home when you first sign on. This is where you go. Go into personal information, go to personalize my settings, and there you'll see add an avatar. Browse your computer, find a picture, a headshot, preferably, and not a picture of your kids, please. We don't want to see a picture of your kids every time you make a discussion board post. We want to see a picture of you. It makes the course more personable, more friendly, much more like a live course. So that's something I would recommend you do. I would also request that you send me an email after you've read this, first acknowledging that you've read it, and then include your cell phone number and an alternate email address. There are many times throughout the semester where I have to contact people because they're not responding to their Turo email. They either don't have it on their phone, they don't check it regularly. So every so often you may get a text message from me. And I also would like to start using the Remind app. And I believe I need your cell phone numbers to do that, just to remind you if there's something coming up or if there's something that you need to know and I haven't put it in announcements. Your first session assignment is due on February 4th. You'll have over 2 weeks to do to complete your first discussion board, which is due on February 11th. So don't panic if you think there's a lot of work. It's all doable. So good luck. The way I've laid out the course, everyone can and should get an A+.